ghost maps.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Roller Coaster Running, and surprise surprise, I am back at the airport and getting ready to go on a flight. I've already been on one, Newcastle to Amsterdam. I'm currently in Amsterdam airport waiting to go on my second flight of 3. Bit of a longer journey this time to get back to Disney World and back to runDisney. For Springtime Surprise this time. So it's the last event of the race season 24-25. It's also an event I haven't done yet, so I've managed to do all of them after this, so fingers crossed everything goes well. It was a very early start, 6 AM flight from Newcastle airport, very foggy Newcastle airport this morning, and I hear the weather is going to be pretty good, pretty warm over in Florida. So yeah, just waiting for my flight to Atlanta and then on to Orlando from there. So hopefully get you plenty more footage this time. A couple of surprises as it is Springtime Surprise, so we will do our best to get some footage. Just me again on my own, but meeting plenty of friends over at Disney World, and yeah, just hoping for a great end of season. Of course, this has been the first runDisney season where I've done a marathon, my first ever marathon. If you haven't checked that out, go check out the videos from the marathon weekend. And if I can have even half as much fun as I had that weekend, it's going to be a great one. So I will catch you over stateside. Hey everyone, welcome to Springtime Surprise, and it is the official start day, which is of course Expo Day. Expo Day, as you'll have seen from some of the other videos if you watched, is where you can go get all your merchandise, all your runDisney merchandise. You can pick up your race bibs and you pick up your race shirts as well. Plenty of vendors over at the Expo as well, anything you can think of when it comes to running. They're also, this year, it's the start of the collaboration between runDisney and Brooks, the running shoes company. They've done some exclusive runDisney running trainers in a few different models and a few different styles. There's 4 that have been released. They are apparently retailing for what they would do in a shop, so about $150, $160, which is kind of par for the course. I'm going to go check them out. I don't know if I'll buy any. If they look particularly fetching and I like the feel of them on my feet, then I will. If the problem's going to be, there's a lot of people who are after these, even people who aren't runDisney fans. I saw a lot of buzz on social media when Brooks and runDisney announced them, with people who just want to get them because they're Disney and they're nice sort of trainers or running shoes, sneakers, whatever you want to kind of call them. So I think the demand is going to be pretty high. I don't know what size I would be, because I think Brooks does wide size, and obviously the US size is a size up from what I would get in the UK as well. So we'll have a look, we'll check it out. We'll have a look at some of the merchandise as well. And just like last time, I'll show you some of the things that you could buy, whether it be the jersey, Spirit jerseys, the different run weekend events all have different merchandise for it. So this weekend it's the 5K, the 10K and the 10 miler. So no extreme distances at all this week. I don't know if you can see outside, it is also now April. So the weather is a lot warmer. When I arrived yesterday, it was pretty hot, and that was towards the sort of evening as well. So thankfully, this is where having race starts at 5 AM comes in clutch. So yeah, let's hopefully keep hydrated, make sure we don't do anything silly, and just enjoy the weekend. So let's go get on the coach across to the ESPN Wide World of Sports and check out the Expo.
Thank you. They'll scan them up ahead.
So to get into the merchandise section of the Expo, you have to join the virtual queue on the Disney app. So once you join the virtual queue, you call your code or group will get called, depending on what group you're in. Once it's called, you then just click on the button that says and get your entry code, and then you get a QR code that they'll scan on the way in. So that's what we're going to go do now. Morning. Hiya.
I like the screen time, I think, better. But I like that shoe better.
That's like LJ. In November, he worked at like 7:30. Yeah, crazy.
Oh my goodness. This one's so long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Express.
Oh, right here. I see you. We're trying to find one. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, and they have the hats too. I was thinking about a hat.
Okay. We got 2 apps. JJ, come on this side.
So I realised in previous videos I might not have explained very well what happens at the big pickup. For the big pickup, you have to, if you're from the UK or outside the US, you actually can't download your waiver for the race that you have to sign to make sure you can take part. So instead what you can do is when you go in the queue for the race big pickup, at the bottom of the stairs you'll find that there's a waiver that you can sign. They've got like hard copies. Same for anyone in the US who doesn't manage to do it either. So you can just take the waiver and then you find which of the races that you're running in. So I'm going to be running the challenge, so I'm going to be heading over to that one here. Whoops! You find the number that's on your race bib and the correlating number, and you go to there, you pick it up with a form of ID, and then they'll give you your bibs. So it's as simple as that. You don't have to kind of stress about it too much. If you can't sign something, they can get around it. You do it here. Just make sure you've got a form of ID so you can pick up it as well. Obviously, if you're running the 5k, the 10 mile, or the 10k, the challenge, or whatever weekend it is here, it's always the same. You have to have your waiver done, and then you can go on. In this room in particular, we've also got the photo opportunities with the characters. So it looks like they've got a Guardians background and Incredibles, and then they've also got the Hercules one, which got a cool background, where I think they've got Hercules and Meg meeting. You've also got the race mileage numbers as well, and runner relations is in this building too. So if you're going to do that, you can check. It looks like this year as well they've got a timer tag verification to make sure your timers are working. That must have been after all the issues that they had with the marathon weekend, where people's tags that they had for the timing weren't working at all, so some people didn't get the like any time or official timing done, which is really unfortunate, and it's quite sad for those people who were hoping for it. So it looks like they've got something to try and sort out this year. Let's go pick up the race bib number, and then we will go across and get the race shirts. Hey everyone, so we're back from the expo, and I thought I'd just give you a quick look at all the different things I picked up. So I got a couple of things from the merch store. I wasn't going to, but I ended up having a look at the Brooks, and I thought I'd just go for it. So I ended up picking up a pair of the Mickey style. Let's have a look here for you. It's the Ghost Max 2s. So they are the Mickey Mouse style ones, and they've got signature on there. So yeah, they are a Mickey Mouse coloured scheme. They had the different ones on, and they were lovely in the area for Brooks, because unlike usual you'll have seen on the video that I'll be showing now, they actually had an area where you could go try them out, because obviously with running shoes it's really essential that you do try them on and you don't just go for an average size, because what might be a normal size in a different one will not fit you in a different make. So whereas I wear Asics, the Asics might feel very different to what the Brooks did, and that was the case. They had the 4 different styles on. 2 of them are different models, and then there was sort of within those 2 models, one had just one specific runDisney themed colour scheme, colourway, whatever you want to call it, and then the other 3 were the Ghost Max 2. So you had a Mickey, a Minnie, and then you had the Springtime Surprise exclusive colourway as well. So I went for the Mickeys. They felt nice on my feet when I tried on the Ghost Max 2s, very bouncy, very springy, so I look forward to having them on. I'm not going to keep them in the box, so I think once you spend the money on them, you might as well go for it. And the nice thing was, they weren't price gouging. They are normal off-the-shelf price of retailing for between $150 and $160 before tax. I can see some are already on eBay, which is a shame, because yeah, just don't overspend on the shoes, and hopefully once the weekend's out the way, they will start to put like a couple of different ones on online for people to buy, because I've seen a lot of excitement, as I said earlier, for people wanting to buy them. The other thing I picked up as well, I got this lovely, I got this lovely running jacket for Springtime Surprise. It's got a reflective zip on it, and then on the sleeve it's got some detailing of different logos for each of the parks, and then something for each of the runs. So you've got the Baymax, the Battery, you've got the Incredibles, Hercules, and Guardians of the Galaxy at the bottom as well. I did mention I've got these, which I think you can just tie onto your laces. Little sort of fabric patches to go on your laces. They were a free gift, so you just had to scan a QR code, and then they gave you these outside as a little freebie. So a nice little touch there as well to celebrate Brooks coming into the fold. On the back of the jacket, some Springtime Surprise dealing. It's a nice sort of material. It's not like a strict just sort of iron-on material. It's like a little sort of rubbery feel to it. And then on the back you've also got a zip, so you can put your keys or your phone or something into it as well. It's a lovely fit. I thought it was a decent price for a running jacket that I've wanted to get a new one anyway. And it's a great colour, so looking forward to wearing that when I get back to sort of colder climates, as it is very hot here. We come on to the t-shirts. There's the different t-shirts. So because I'm running in the challenge, you've got one for the 5k, one for the 10k, and one for the 10 mile, and then the challenge. So this is the challenge one. Now these have also been replaced by Brooks with part of their new partnership with runDisney. The material on the front and the actual sort of transfer on is slightly embossed, so it's got a nice feel to it. Haven't tried on the sizing yet. Some people have said they run a bit smaller than the old ones did, but that's sort of like, I don't know, light violet purpley kind of colour for the challenge for Baymax. We've got 10 miler is the Incredibles. Nice sort of big as well. It's not just like central on the chest like they have in the past. It's they go quite far down on the t-shirt. So blue colour for the Incredibles, and then it's off-white, I'd say, probably is the best way to describe it for Hercules. It's quite a nice colour, actually. Nice to have a lighter colour where it's a bit more neutral than the loud ones that we're used to. And then the Guardians of the Galaxy, the group one, is the 5K, and it's a sort of orangey colour, bright orange colour. Now you've got a Rocket Raccoon symbol, and then the Guardians as well. So yeah, looking forward to kind of wearing these. I'm going to see what the sizing is like. I did try and size up a little bit to see if they are a little bit too small. At least I've sized up rather than get the usual and have to try and go through the gamble of transferring. So that is my swag for the weekend. I don't think I'll be adding anything more to it, as it's always an expensive weekend at runDisney. Good time at the Expo. Met with quite a few friends. It was good to have a big group of us as well, just kind of catching up of where we've been and, you know, what we've been doing for the last couple of months. Normally also consists of people taking the mick out of my British accent as well, which is fun, and just trading that. So yeah, looking forward to the rest of the weekend now. Bibs picked up. It is just a one bib that you get for the challenge. Right, I was a little bit disappointed because I would have loved to have had the bibs that had on Groot and Hercules, but we'll just have to take care of the challenge one. You only get one, so it's imperative that you look after it as well, which is obviously going to be quite difficult, more so for the sort of sweatiness. And I've also got some things lined up that I'll be wearing that I need to make sure it attaches to okay. So let's get going and go enjoy the sunshine, and I will catch you on the 5K video or anything else that comes out before then. See you real soon.